technically nighttime, so bonsoir. That needs practice. Hooray for lighting, excluding the shadow. This video will be slightly longer than the last. Say right at the beginning, I don't own Hetalia or the characters or the story or the blah blah blah. I am just an otaku, and Hetalia basically runs my life at the moment. This is a continuation of episode 1, Tomatoes. The Tomato Fairy, aka Feliciano, aka Italy. Isn't he awesome? From this point on, everything in this series will change. I can't give too much away. Maybe you already see why. Shibbies, they are back, which means we go back in time. AD, but technically we're in the AD right now. It's like early AD. I make this point particularly because this character is in this episode quite a bit. Rant is not a bad character. People claim that he is the R word, but he is not the R word. That people judge France very badly. He is very protective of Italy. He is not a bad character. The map, you saw not one Italy, the Italy that we know and love, the love pasta twins. This episode should basically be titled, Everyone Wants a Piece of Italy. You probably see a ship starting to form. Low, they are hot. Even though they're countries, you can still ship them. I mean, they're actual characters. They actually have human names. Okay, now to the facts. Anyone would have guessed. It's Italy's character. He's the bubbly, scaredy cat. Well, it does have some historicalness. Hetalia. Of course, Italy wants to be friends with everyone. Another reason, he was still part of the TAA. He wasn't, like, just in the Axis. It was kind of like a lot of parts throughout the war where he's made some interesting decisions. There was a north and there was a south. Very confusing when I say Italy and Italy. I usually go North Italy, South Italy. The human names being Feliciano and Lovino or Romano. I say Romano. They're quite different from each other historically. This episode with France. The size of the country, for example, France in this episode as opposed to Civitalia, depends on the development of the country. Think of it as one big family, related somewhat. Yeah, so I'm just going to skip the good and the bad. Something very exciting happened recently. It was Eurovision 2016, because I watch it religiously. France should have won. There were so many good moments in Eurovision. Eurovision is so related to Hetalia. I made a drawing, completely unreferenced, meaning I didn't look at anything, I just used my head, which probably wasn't a good idea, because it probably, I don't know, what do you think? And I also made a meme thingy. I think that worked a little bit better than my drawing. The reason I wanted France to win is because I am saving up to travel to hopefully see Eurovision live one day. Hetalia is kind of the anime of Eurovision when you think about it. Eurovision was great and I really recommend it to you. It's really good. And Hetalia, both are really good, and if you watch it together, you are just set for life. I'm looking forward to next year. Like, comment, rate, subscribe. Don't know why I'm clapping, but Eurovision was so good. And, of course, Hetalia is also good, so I recommend that to you. See what I did there?